All right, Knights of Apollo, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another Rome 2 Siege battle. This time, we're in the city of Athens, and it's a 3v3. We got some interesting factions here, and we've got to sally out with infantry. Sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks, and enjoy the bloodshed. So, let's look at the factions really quick before this really pops off. On the defense, we have Rome with Saba and Sparta. So an interesting combination, a very interesting combination. They're going to have the mighty Roman infantry that is very versatile, good at doing a lot of things, attacking, defending. You've got the mighty Spartans who are great at defense because of their hoplites. And then you have Saba, which has some excellent cav. So it feels like they almost have it all. They also have some pretty good archers as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Now on the attack, we've got Macecily, Massilia, and the Seleucids. So Macecily are, yeah, I always mix these up. Macecily and Massilia, I swear, it's always torture. Every time it's Macecily and Massilia, they sound very similar. Anyways, this is Massilia here. And I'm probably going to mix them up today, so bear with me. But they're a Greek faction, or like Greekish faction. And right away, we've got a aggressive defense here from the defenders, charging in some deadly cav. Also has some artillery coming down to support as well. So nice hit and run tactic right there. And now we've got the armored camels. They're looking for a weak spot, but ooh, they're gonna get hit there a little bit. Not really doing much with those thorough spears. They're heavily armored. I think they lost one camel there. Now we have, oh, okay, I thought this was the infantry for a second. We've got another unit of camels moving in, and they're going to go ahead and look for a weak spot as well. So let's keep watching this engagement here. The Roman, what are these? We've got cohort, the Avocati cohort, and the armored legionaries moving in. So some decent infantry. Here comes a charge from the camels. They charge into a square formation, doing a considerable amount of damage, and now the Romans are going to hit them on the other side. That's going to absolutely crush them. We do have some thorough spears using their projectiles. They're dodging some artillery at the same time. There we go. Nice little volley there. That's definitely going to do some damage. Oh, yeah. Now we got Roman infantry closing in to try to support the cav. Got another unit, armored legionaries. They're looking for a soft target here, potentially. There it is, a great charge right there, folks. That looks fantastic. Looks like they're going to do a pretty good job. They're definitely going to have to flank around this Roman infantry, but I think the cav is going to most likely protect the flanks of this infantry, so it's going to be tough for Macecily to do so. Let's see what they do with that. The artillery is still firing. Let's see, what are they going for? I don't know what the artillery is going for Massilia. Massilia. There we go. Nice little charge with the cav. It breaks the infantry, and that's what I'm talking about. They're going to just do that over and over. Honestly, they need to go full force. Like, they need to send I don't know why his army's so spread out. He needs to consolidate his troops and group up and just try to deal with this sally out that he clearly was unprepared for. Did not expect it to happen. I think the cav is getting very dangerous here. Massilia is leaving some gaps in their defense. I think they're going to try to go for that artillery. Oh, nice volley from Massilia. They needed that. And they're going to charge at the backs of these thorough spears. And now we've got some camel cataphracts hitting them on the other side as well. As soon as they get up, they're going to get hit again. Tragic for them. And the infantry, the Roman infantry, still crawling. Not crawling, but still stabbing their way through these defenses. Look at that. Gila's being tossed in. Very nice. Let's see what else is going on the other side of the battlefield. Nothing. It's a much slower pace here. Macecily. Desert Rome, as I'll call them. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're like Rome, but they're not as good as Rome. But they're pretty solid. And then, of course, Syracuse is, or not Syracuse, the Seleucids are very good. Very, very good. All right, let's head back over to this fight because this is where all the juice is happening. Massilian spears trying to hold their own, but they're just getting they're getting piecemealed. I don't understand what Massilia is doing here. They need to group up all their troops. They're getting destroyed piecemealed. I don't understand it. They need to send their entire force over there and deal with this sally out. Gotta deal with it. Just how it is. How you deal with these things. But if he continues... Oh, here we go. Here's a little win. This sally out has 100% been worth it. Sallying out is a high-risk tactic. You have to be very good at it to really get the full benefits of it. But, yeah, they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good, and they're making Massilia pay. Here comes another glorious charge. Excellent. Trying to help out these camels. Even got the Roman general out here as well. This is ridiculous. Now the archers are in range, and this has been a rough start for the attackers. They have had no support. Their allies have not sent anything over, even if they could, though. I mean, like, I don't know. They don't have any cav. They have 0 cav, so they can't send anything over anyways. So this is absolutely a brutal fight. A brutal fight. Here comes the general, Massilian Cav, coming to go after the Roman general. This could be huge. Let's see. If they can get them, if they could actually get them, that would have been huge. The Romans losing their general would be pretty big. But it seems like the Roman general is he's gonna play it safe. He's like, all right, I had my fun out here. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. Massilian Cat. Oh, this is a huge loss. He needs to get his general. He needs to get his general out of here. He's down to 38 men. As you say. That would be tragic if he loses his general so early in the game. He charged them in unsupported. Oh, look at the general go, though. He's got a fight in him. Praetorian Cav is starting to break, and they do break. And, guys, I think they finally stopped the bleeding. Oh, no way. The Roman general's coming back. What are you doing? Fight him. Fight. The Roman Cav generals don't really stand as strong as the other. What? He might kill this Massilian general here. No way. I would have charged the Roman general. I would have faced him. There's a good chance he would have died, but there's also a good chance you would have killed them. It's 30 to... Well, see, yeah. I think in a prolonged fight, the Massilian Cav would win. I could be mistaken, though. And look at this. The Romans are winning. Even getting charged. Oh, and there goes the general. There goes the general. General recently died. Yep, he has just been slain on the battlefield. And the Roman general is going to get the hell out of there. Mission accomplished. What was that, dude? Massilia, what are you doing? Big mistake there by Massilia. Should not have done that. He honestly should have, after his general won that engagement, fell back and sent up infantry. Why is he sending up infantry? Why are you not sending up infantry? Send them up. They need support. They're getting absolutely booty spanked. Just crushed. He's got archers helping out, but I mean, he could have saved hundreds of lives if he just sent his entire army to deal with this sally out instead of piecemealing it. That is going to be tough to overcome for the attackers. Now, speaking of the attackers, they have begun their assault on the other side. So, Massicily is attacking. Sorry, I have to take a second to make sure I said that right. Misacely, they are attacking, and they are bringing the fight to Sparta. Sparta is the one holding this initial defense. I'm not really liking this defense. They're playing a very passive approach here. Saba is going in now. They're going to throw in their Javies and charge in. These mercenary Gat Marauders, I'm probably mispronouncing their names. They're not the greatest. They're decent. But the Desert Legionary should win here. But here comes Sparta. Here comes Sparta. They're sending up some royal Spartans. Nice, with their Amish beards. Their beards, they look like they're Amish. One looks like his name should be like Jebediah. Elijah Jebediah. The Amish division of the Spartans. All right, there we go. So now we're charging in. Royal Spartans coming around the flank most likely, which is going to definitely help Saba here. Unless they send up reinforcements. Ooh, another big mistake from the attackers. You gotta keep reinforcements close by. Look how long it's gonna take them to reinforce their spearhead attack. Now what's gonna happen is that the Spartans are gonna be able to flank like this. Just like, oh, okay, red line, what are you doing? But yeah, you can flank around like this, and it's gonna cause these units to crumble. Gonna cause them to crumble. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting sight here. So what is Massilia doing now? Massilia is finally moving up their infantry. They've defeated the sally out, but at great cost. And now they're going to begin their assault on this breach point. Rome is now maneuvering their men, armored legionaries to the max. Look at this. Moving over to plug this gap and prepare their defense. So that's an interesting maneuver right there. Go back over to this way and see what's happening. Saba, I think, has fallen back, but the Spartans have taken their place. So they're fighting in the big open courtyard, a big open area of Athens. Desert Legionaries breaking, Sparta holding as reinforcements finally make it into the city. They have a bunch of, oh man, I hate deployables. I never use deployables because he has killed his own, right? Is this like an armors dealer, I guess? I don't know, but this has all been destroyed, I think, from Sparta, the defenders walking through it. It's not worth using deployables. It limits your tactics, I believe. I never use deployables unless it's like something that's very obvious, like, yeah, okay, I'll put that there, you know, or something. But here we go, guys. Here we go. Desert Rome's coming in, and they're establishing a front line. They've got archers in the back, or slingers. No, those are skirmishers in the back here supporting them. Very good there. He's also got a unit kind of plugging this gap over here, so good on them. I think if he's able to get some archers up on the walls, and they can fire down and do some heavy damage. Now this Saba has some archers ready for that, doing the la 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 cheer. Let's go, the la 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 cheer. Fighting getting awfully intense here, and the front line continuously coming in with reinforcements, and we'll see how that plays out. Now let's go back over to Massilia, because they are walking into a hornet's nest. I mean, this is just not good. Not a good attack. They're not using any of their siege towers. I mean, not that that would even really help. Honestly, what they should do is abandon this attack. I think this is a waste of time. They are keeping Roman units busy over here, and Saba, for some reason, is coming over to help. I have no idea why. They don't need to come over here. This is such overkill. Just keep these units over on that front. But yeah, Massilia is gonna get destroyed. I mean, this is just not a good attack here. Not a good attack. Go back over to this other front where Sicily has charged in some desert legionaries. We've got some heavy Nubian skirmishers, and they are actually making some progress on pushing back the defenders. Royal Spartans putting up the defense, but guys, Royal Spartans are really good, but here's the thing. You got to make sure that you use them in areas where they can't easily be flanked. If they get flanked, they're still going to fight hard, but they're not going to get nearly as many kills. A good placed Royal Spartan can get hundreds upon hundreds of kills. But this is a problem. There's a gap in the lines, and Sparta is moving up some units, some Royal Spartans, to plug that gap. And he's going to go over here and reinforce this Royal Spartan that's currently holding. So good on them there. Good on them. I don't like this defense over here. I really don't. I think Sparta and Saba are a little messy. It's just a little messy, little unsure. It just feels like they're very unsure with their defense. And now Sparta's decided to make their line here. And I suppose Saba is going to kind of go with the bend but don't break strategy, where he's just kind of letting them in a little bit, using some skirmishers. I don't know. I don't know why he sent over these reinforcements. I really don't. He needs these men over here because this is where the strength of the attack is going to be. You know, you got the Seleucids. They're really good. You've got Thessaly. They're good. Basilia, on the other hand, they are a good faction, but look at all that he's lost to fire ammo just from the towers. It's just tragic. It's tragic. I think this player is a newer player. I think what he should do is, again, abandon all hope. Abandon this attack and send what you have left and just go to your allies. Sure, that's going to make it so the Romans can lift their defense and send reinforcements this way, but guys, I mean, they have so many fresh reserves. Again, I'm still baffled why the defenders are sending reinforcements over here. It's like, why? Look at all these reinforcements here. Rome doesn't need it, Saba. Go home. Go home. You're not welcome here. All right. I mean, but seriously, look, Saba is starting to bleed here. Saba is losing ground to the Desert Legionaries because they're just better fighters. So Saba needs those reinforcements. Now, big question here is, can this unit go around and flank here? I think they can. Now, the only thing they need to do is make sure they have another reserve ready to plug the gap. Back over this way. Look at this. Massilia. Whatever. I've already forgot. Anyways, Desert Rome. They're also fighting on this front. The Seleucids need to get some reinforcements up here pronto. And what I mean by reinforcement, get some archers up there. You got the deadly Syrian archers. They need to be putting down fire on these Cretan archers, which are getting hit by artillery, but that's not enough. You need to silence these guys because they're going to chew up your infantry. But here he goes. He's sending in reinforcements. This looks pretty cinematic here. The reinforcements closing in. Massilia has a lot of reinforcements. Like, they've got a lot of troops. They brought a big army, but they're pretty much spent. I mean, all of their units are fighting. All of them are fighting. Let's see what Massilia is doing. Massilia. This is Massilia. Let's see what Massilia is doing here, and they're still kind of going for this attack. This is brutal. This is just a brutal attack that, you know, it's the kind of attack where your commander's like, all right, man, time to charge. And you're like, really? You sure about that? Yes, that's the order. I don't know about that. I think I'm going to go home. I think I'm going to go home because this is not doing so hot. Not going so well. That's a huge win for the defenders. I mean, having Rome healthy, look at the archers now firing at the flank of these desert cohorts. And they're not going for the flank, guys. It's there. It's there. Just go for it, and you can get behind these guys. But he does have a unit in reserve now. But it looks like they're about to commit into the fight. So, like, please send a unit around. He's got him in Testudo because of the archer fire. Now there's archer fire coming at the rear. Look at that. Look at that. So we're now down to the last 20 minutes of this battle. This unit is getting crushed because it's stationary. It's got their thumbs up their butts. They got to go around and do something about this. Big fight over here. Sparta's doing decent. I'm glad that they finally like decided to make a stand somewhere. I don't get the purpose of holding this much ground though. You see this? Like Sparta could have saved more units if he just held like right there. He didn't need as many men on the front line. You know, it just seems excessive to hold this much. Fall back right here. Like, what is the difference? Why are you so pushed up? Are you worried about the tower here? I don't know. But I would have fallen back right here and used less infantry to hold. Here comes Saba sending in reinforcements. He's got noble swordsmen. These guys are pretty good. These guys are pretty good, and they desperately need it. They desperately need it. Ugh. It sucks to see this desert cohort down to 82 men. They did not fight anyone. They have 6 kills. And they've lost so much because of the archer fire of them just sitting there. Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Attack! Attack!
Great position here of the Spartans. More Spartans are continuously charging in. Yeah, they're dead set on holding this position. Got to get archers in there. Like, it's a big thing. Like, oh, now we got some units breaking. One for Sparta, one for Massilia. All right, back over this way. Massilia is doing who knows what, but Rome is like, I'm kind of bored, and he just has his men in column formation. He's like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. Yeah, about this. Boring. So, again, he needs to call it quits and go join his allies, or just wait. Like, he could wait until his allies are pushing in, which forces the Romans to draw back, and then he could go back in, you know, something like that. That's usually how it should be, honestly. Like, if you're in a 3v3 and you're the one guy that's kind of attacking alone, you should kind of wait till the two other allies who are fighting together gets into the walls and starts putting pressure in there. Because if you go in too early as the solo guy, you can get double teamed, which is what happened. Saba sent over reinforcements and he got double teamed. So the fighting here is not letting up. Both sides not willing to give up. And unfortunately, look at how he's using this unit. This is the same unit that was here. He could have flanked around, but instead he's just going to throw him into the mix as a reinforcement unit because he needs to. He has to. It's too late at this point. He's got noble swordsmen that are just destroying his desert cohort. And he's throwing some Pila, so that's good, but yeah. The Seleucids, like, what are you doing? Seleucids need to get into the fight as well. They've got a lot of reserves here. Why are these guys hanging out? Hey, look at this. They're doing it, guys. They're abandoning all hope, and they're going to join their allies. Isn't that swell? That is good. Please, yes, fall back. Stop attacking. Very nice. All right, he's still salvaging. He's salvaging his troops, and may still be able to use them effectively later on in this battle. In this situation, the attackers need to find a weak spot in the Roman lines and really push through. Right here looks like the weak spot. It's a unit of 55. Now, they're currently setting up reinforcements of Spartan youths. These guys aren't that great. He has a reserve of Royal Spartans. That's the general, completely healthy. Most likely will plug that gap, but still you should put pressure on it and try to get through the gap. This is also really good right here. This unit should try to focus its projectile fire on this Roman unit. Look at how their flanks are exposed. What I would do is set up my line in a column formation right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, angles, man. This game is all about angles and projectiles. And if you get a good angle on these guys, you're going to do some good damage. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's juicy. That's juicy. Ugh. Nice. All right. So, back over here. They are moving up a tower for some reason. Don't know why. Don't care. We've got infantry coming around this way. Still making their way. That's good. That's swell. Oh, wow. The Spartans win here. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Just send up some reinforcements and engage. Engage. There it is. The Seleucids. Yeah, I'm personally not a fan of how the attackers approached this battle so far. They attacked in waves. Like, it would have been better for both Macecily and the Seleucids to come in together. What happened was Massilia, they attacked alone. Now their army's pretty much gone. And sure, you have a completely healthy Seleucid army, but it's better when multiple players have units to use because you can micro a bit more. You know, there's more opportunity of out-microing your defenders if there's more players microing, right? But if it's just down to you, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. Now we got some Syrian archers. What are they doing? I think they're trying to get an angle on these noble swordsmen. This is a good opportunity to kill noble swordsmen from afar. They're out of ammo, and they only have 53 kills. They only have 53 kills. How are they out of ammo? That is kind of crazy. Here comes a nice flanking maneuver by the thorax swordsman. They need to hurry up and charge these guys because his ally is starting to break. Wait. Were they firing? Maybe they... No, with their swords out, it usually means they're out of ammo. Oh, okay. There's a unit of Royal Peltis. Yes, there you go. See, skirmishing. It's all about skirmishing in this game. All about it. All about it. Massilia is still attacking over here. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess he's just trying to keep the Romans somewhat occupied here, but the Romans have now sent over reinforcements. They've now sent over reinforcements. Oh my gosh, the Spartans just came out on top over here. We had a massive chain rout from the attackers, and they don't have any infantry set up here ready to go. They're just now pouring in more troops, and now the Spartans are going to be able to reorganize. And look it, this is the original position I said they should have been in. So now they've just reformed in a tighter position because you didn't have any reinforcements to close in and support and prevent them from doing that. That's a tragedy. That's a travesty. That is tragic. So yeah, they're still pushing on this side. Rome is going to be very easily be able to handle these units over here, but the Seleucids are sending in reinforcements. What are they sending? Well, that's a good thing to know. Thorax swordsman. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to probably throw some javies. Nope. Oh, yep. We get a couple kills. Very nice charge right there. And then we've got more infantry. Thorax swordsmen closing forward, ready to close in against that infantry as we speak. Massilia finally 100% giving up on this side. I don't know why it took him so long to do that. Again, maybe he's keeping the Romans busy over here. But, I mean, all things considered, Rome isn't that strong. I mean, they've had a lot of success, but they've got a lot of units. They are pretty strong. I'm just, you know, I don't know. I'm rooting for the attackers because I feel like they're really struggling here, and it would be cool if they could turn this battle around. Sparta looks like they're hanging on by a thread. It really does. But these are Spartans, and they will fight to the bitter end. They did break a unit of Royal Spartans, which had 214 kills. Let's look at the kills on these guys. 197. They're gonna probably get up in the 200s. This unit, 166. This unit, 112. This unit, 258 kills. Wowies. That's what I'm saying. You get these Spartans in a good choke point situation, you better be careful. You don't want to find yourself, you know, where Spartans in a self-defense situation. No, in a defensive situation. It's tough to overcome the Spartans. More firing coming in from these units. They're trying to soften up the Romans here, but no luck so far. And here comes more archer fire. These guys need to get in position. They need to... Hey, look at this. Saba sallied out. Saba sallied out. They've got more camels here. Healthy camels. Look at that. And they definitely need to get these guys going because they need to get some kills. But look at... This is why it's good that Massilia fell back. Because even though their army is kind of just destroyed, they can... plugs and kind of watch the rear against the cataphracts. See, it's like they're contributing more than they know they are. It's a good contribution. Spartan's still closing in. Still trying to hold this strategic position. Still trying to hold. Back here, same thing. Delicious. So it's really just at this point a big grind fest. There's nothing in terms... Whoa, look, hold on, never mind. I was gonna say there's nothing in terms of maneuvers, but look at the Seleucids coming around the flank. Are they gonna fight Saba? These aren't that great of units. They could probably kill them quickly, but instead... Are they going for a cap? They're going for a quick cap? It's right here. Oh my goodness. They're going to go for a capture win. I don't know how I feel about this because Rome... See, they got a Scorpion here. Well, actually... I don't know. Rome's just going to get there in time, guys. It's just... I think they would have been better off just fighting. I don't know. I could be wrong, but they're going for a back cap, essentially. They're going for a back cap. I think it would have been better for them to send in these reinforcements to surround the Roman units. I don't know. Over here, oh, look at this. They have broken through the Spartan forces. We've got a noble cav for Massilia. And they're going to pinball around and try to break the Spartans completely. And hey, Massilia's over here. Look at that, trying to flank these Spartans. Isn't that nice? Well, if they can break these Romans, they should take all these units and push this way, right? And link up with the Seleucids. But the Seleucids are going to get... Oh, boy. They're going to get destroyed. They shouldn't have done this. They've now weakened their forces. They've got the silver shield. They're pretty good. But we've got camel archers, which probably have a lot of ammo. So that's going to be annoying. And now, oh, the Sicily charging in, trying to do some damage. Look at that. Interesting. Sparta doesn't look like they're breaking. They still have their general, who has 138 men. It's a general unit. He's not going to break anytime soon. Massilia needs to get in with all their reinforcements. He should be slinging these velites. Let's see, what is he slinging? Well, he's going for the general. That's actually not a bad idea. This is a high priority target. This is a battle of the shiniest turds. I mean, this is a stupid battle. But it does look like Rome's gonna win it, so. All right, Rome is super healthy. All right, let's see what's going on here. Seleucids, are they winning this? Combat winning slightly. Winning slightly. Oh, they're breaking over here. Oh my gosh. Seleucids, what are you doing? Now we've got Massilia, the general, trying to keep the Saba general busy. The balance of power is definitely in favor of the defenders. And here comes a deadly charge. Yeah, should have kept his army together. I mean, this is what happens. Your army will get piecemealed. And that's what happened with the Seleucids. Spartans putting up a good fight. Where did the Spartan general falling back? He is. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be it for the attackers. I just don't see them having enough here to win this one. And guys, I mean, this one came down to, let's see how much time. 4 minutes is left in this battle. Dang. 4 minutes. It just came down to this. Like, this was a big disaster. Massilia did not handle that sally out. And then even when it was over, he shouldn't have attacked here. This was silly. It just, you're not going to beat Rome. You got to, probably would have been better for him to link up with his allies, which eventually he did, but when he did it, it was kind of too late. Too late. So sad. So sad for you. And we're going to watch what's left of the Seleucids. There we go. They won here. They're beating the Spartans. They should be able to beat this camel cataphract and prolong engagement because these are hoplites. And we've got another healthy unit of Massilian hoplites. I cannot believe this general is still alive fighting these camel archers. And they charge into the thorax swordsman. They might be able to kill this general. Whoa, they're winning over here. And now they've kind of scared off the Roman general. Now they're going to go fight the Spartan general. And combat is even, these are some elite units going at it. And they defeated, wow, they defeated the archer general. I don't know. Okay, so the defenders have just decided to throw away their generals. Oh, but you know what? It's because they're capturing this. They're desperate to stop the cap. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's why there's so much. Can they win? Can they win with the back cap? Oh, look at the Spartan general just running through. Oh, that's kind of scummy. Kind of scummy. That prevented the cap. That prevented the cap. But the Spartan general took many casualties from that. So, I mean, he kind of had to do it. Yeah, that's a pull through. Focus on killing this general. There you go. No! Don't break. Don't break. No! Kill! Kill! Ah, yeah, that's definitely game. That's definitely game. They tried. That was a good effort. They're breaking a lot here. There's like fresh armored legionaries coming up here. If they were able to sneak in more units, they probably would have been able to do something there. And now we've got Massilia. They're gonna break. They're gonna break. There's a decent chunk of them. Who would have thought Massilia would be the last one standing for the attackers? You know what I mean? But I think that's battle, guys. So, I guess we can just fast forward here a little bit. Me just watching oh, there it is. There's the break from the general. So Seleucids, they're still in the fight, but barely. We've got some depleted units here. Massilia is still in the fight. We're down to 18 seconds. There it is. There's that chain route. There it is. So that's gonna wrap it up for this battle, guys. This was this was good. This was sent in by the Saba player. So go and look at the end result. So Tima, he played as Saba. He got 2,252 kills. Amazingly, Rome didn't get as many kills as I thought. Well, I guess it's because they didn't really take on a full force, you know. Sparta did really good there in that defense. You know, using that choke point, getting a lot of kills with his units. And then on the attacking side, unfortunately, Massilia just struggled. They just struggled to deal with that sally out, and I think that was the big. You know, no offense to the player. I mean, it's whatever, but like I think that was the biggest mistake there. I think if he just gave up on that, if he consolidated his forces, dealt with the sally out, realized that he's not going to be strong enough to break through Roman defense, he should have just gave up on that position and linked up with his allies. Not saying that would have won it, but it would have made it much closer. But that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.